And now, Sci-Fi Mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to Taco Tuesday. Yes, it's raining tacos on Taco Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you, and subscribe everywhere. Follow Sci-Fi Mombie. We are all over social media. Well, before we go on today and say hello to everybody in the chats, let's go ahead and get some housekeeping out of the way, shall we? We here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. Arg, get off the screen. Oh my God. Oh, PJ, that was the best thing you ever made. Anyways. I'm an idiot. Okay, moving on. We here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally deem you for donations. No, I want my donations from YouTube. Anyways, I'll explain that in a minute. But we do have 5 legitimate ways that you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. But you know what the best form of donation you could do for us is? Smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, and subscribe or follow everywhere. But here are the 5 legitimate ways that you can donate to us. Buy us a cup of coffee at Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. We also have a Throne creators platform, throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We have Patreon memberships there, $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user !u=849 849-72353. Just search for Sci-Fi Mombie. When you get to Patreon, you'll find us. It's easy. We also have TikTok fan club. It's $10 a month. Go to the live, go up to my name, go to the right of my name, press the little heart. It's that simple. We also have a Venmo account. Search us at @SCIFIMOMBIE. Or if you're on all the other platforms, scan those QR codes right there. I don't know how to do it over here yet, and I think TikTok gets mad at us when we do it. So I know they don't like my ending. They told me that it is not what the platform wants. And I'm like, okay, well, then I'll stop doing it. It's not that hard. And like I said, we are all over social media. You can catch us daily streaming to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Mastodon, Substack, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemonade, IMDb Pro, Pinterest, Reddit, Counter Social. I'm forgetting one. Rumble. Telegram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. And starting Wednesday, our website will be back up at sci-fi-mombie.com. And so will our old email, questions@sci-fi-mombie.com. But if you have anything you need to get to me now, email me at sci-fi-mombie@gmail.com. That one is still up. Or you can do mombieape@gmail.com. I never got rid of them. They're not the best in the world, but hey, at least you can talk to me. So I don't respond to DMs. I'm sorry. I just don't. I've learned my lesson after 4 years. So, all right. Housekeeping out of the way. Yay. So, I was in the middle of a chat with YouTube last night. Let me explain what's going to happen with Sci-Fi Mombie, okay? So, I was in the middle of a chat with YouTube last night. Because, hello, Selbo Baggins. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. I love Lord of the Rings. Love. And I was bitching about a video I edited to get rid of what's... no, don't shut the door. What are you doing?
I think I'm going to leave it cracked.
I want it open for you-know-whos.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shower soon.
Oh, okay. Good point. Anyways, back to the conversation. I was talking to a representative because Sony Pictures flagged one of my videos on YouTube. I had shown you guys the trailer for Brand New Day. And I went in like they said, because I appealed it once. They didn't want to approve it. That's fine. So I went in and there was a trailer before it and I deleted both those trailers because I got flagged for both. Okay. Well, now they say I still have trailer in my video. I watched it 3 times last night before I went to YouTube. I said, no. And I said, okay. And it's Warp Reactor is his name. He's really cool. The Warp Reactor is his handle. And she said, I want you to pay attention to his videos. And I said, okay, I can do that. And I look at it and he has a different way. And Alicia AVP and I were talking about this too in the Sci-Fi Mombie Studios chat. And I said, okay, we'll play their game, but I'm appealing it anyways. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to show it to you here because I'm not the only one that's having this issue. Uh-oh. No, don't tell me I shut it. Hold on. I didn't think so. Where's my profile? Don't you love it when you think you have stuff set up and you don't? So I'm not the only one noticing this. Complex and Complex Pop has noticed it too. Hello, that's what she said. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. So let me share my screen because we're going to go right into pop culture news right after that. YouTube is doubling requirements for new creators to meet to earn revenue. Beginning February 1st, creators will need 8,000 watch hours over 12 months or 20 million short views. I am livid over this. And then they've changed other rules, like you can't have repetitious content. You can't have this. You can't have that. And I'm going, I don't really meet any of that stuff because I do watch parties. However, it may be the theme of like the Muppets or Star Trek, but it's different episodes we're watching and talking about the whole time. And the Galactic Café, we hit different topics every day in the Galactic Café. And I make shorts about it. And so the guy started rambling on about my shorts. I said, no, I'm not talking to you about shorts. Hello, Sean. Welcome to Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, Jamie Lynn Simmons on YouTube. Hope you're doing great today. So needless to say, I got denied. Needless to say, nobody tells me no. And if you've been watching this channel the whole time, you know this. So put up your dukes. Let's get down to it. Okay. But I am not going silently into that good night, sir. I shall fight. So this, to me, this new BS from YouTube, they have no idea what they've started. They're going to push people to TikTok like mad. I'm already broadcasting on so many different platforms anyways. And to make matters worse, I spend $27 a month on premium for Sci-Fi Mombie podcast and the family plan. Hey, Michael, welcome to the Galactic Café. Hello, William. Hope you're doing great today. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. So I'm just telling you, you guys, if you have an inkling of being on YouTube, get ready, because they're going to make it difficult. I try to bring, look, I try to bring you positivity, pop culture, and my love of sci-fi to Sci-Fi Mombie. Okay, and so here's what's going to happen. The Galactic Café will remain live. Okay. What? What'd you say? Silly girl. The watch parties, however, will no longer be live. Sorry. What's going to happen is, I mean, I've thought about it doing it this way. I thought about doing it live and then retooling it, but I think it would just be better to follow this other way that seems to be getting more views, more traffic, and I'm probably going to have to start spending money to promote my own work. So Guys, the only way to stop YouTube from doing this is to speak up. That's the only way. And let me tell you, I speak up a lot. The guy looked over my record. He goes, "Wow, you talk to us like every week." I said, "Yes, I do." So that's the programming changes right now. I don't know if I'm doing It's Your Turn to Scream or not this year, or very special holiday streams. I don't know. It's a lot of work and I am so fucking pissed off. You have no idea. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the Galactic Café. How are you today? So I'm just going to tell you straightforward. There's going to be changes at Sci-Fi Mombie. I was going to do a whole Babylon 5 series. Hello, Chiefs fan from Pensacola. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. So be prepared. There's going to be some changes at Sci-Fi Mombie, and I may be doing some craft lives. I may be doing just randomly sitting here talk show. Hello, Lou. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. I've just had enough of YouTube. I'm not the only one. So be prepared. All right. Let's move on to some other pop culture news, shall we? Look at these beautiful photos of Alex Borstein. She will appear on the cover of Entertainment Weekly. They did this photo shoot around San Diego Comic-Con. I'll get it right. It's one of those Sans names. Just kidding. But she's promoting out Family Guy and her upcoming stand-up special, and she's going to be live in, I think it's LA in September. So it's going to be awesome. She looks amazing. So all right, here's some D23 coming at you. Let me clear my throat. No, I'm kidding. Let me turn on the volume. All right, it's going to be awesome. Starts this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Seth will be on stage Friday night for the Memory Lane Walk of the Muppets. And I have some better news. Oh, please. No, I said my profile, not that. All right, where did it go? Where did it go, George? Where did it go? Let's see here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm already live. Stupid. It's in my story. Don't you love technology? What's up, cuz? Let's see here. Where's my search bar? There it is. Seth MacFarlane just brought out something we all want to see. Are you ready? Let me show you. Look at that album cover. It's so pretty. That man could sing to me all day and it would never get boring. Hello, Orlando. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. They have him singing in a microphone in a green suit, and the shadow behind him is Kermit the Frog. It's really cute. Really cute album cover idea. So pretty awesome. Let's see. Pre-order an exclusive signed Being Green vinyl and signed CD out September 18th. There you go. Hello, Jonas. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So, ta-da! There you go. Pretty awesome, Mr. MacFarlane. All right. Got some more pop culture news for you. Well. Looks like Strange New Worlds goes black and white this week. That's right. The next episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds lands the crew in Klingon-occupied territory. Can they make it off the planet before they're discovered? It's going to be awesome. It's old-timey. It looks great. It looks like something you would see now streaming. What? They already put it out? It's not Thursday. If it's Thursday, I'm in trouble because I just played the taco day stuff. But anyways, they're going to land on Klingon Homeworld. Damn it. What is the name of that Klingon Homeworld? So let's watch for that. It'd be good. So far, I'm really impressed with this season of Strange New Worlds. Some people think it's goofy. Some think, not that impressed. I like it. I don't have a problem with it. Happy 43rd birthday to Chris Hemsworth. Today is his birthday. Of course, we will see him next up as Thor in Avengers Doomsday this December. Going to be awesome. So we already talked about that crap. If you are a fan of Phantasm, which I am, I got introduced to it 2 years ago by Hungry. Reggie Bannister passed away overnight at the age of 80. Reggie Bannister, best known for the battling the tall man throughout the Phantasm horror franchise, has passed away. So please share some positive and sympathetic vibes through the universe for his family as they go through this stage of mourning and grief. Hello, Gina. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. So just really sad. He was a great actor in those movies. So according to CNN, Harry Potter fans saved Dobby's grave from an undersea cable that was set to go straight through the memorial site, according to former project manager Simon Ludlam. The Green Link interconnector was rerouted after the company received hundreds of calls protesting the route. Nice. Hello, Loves RV Travel. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So this is beautiful. So many people have left beautiful stones with R.I.P. Dobby, little drawings of Dobby, and it's a beautiful memorial. So I'm glad it was saved. I was glad it was saved. That's awesome. 12 years ago today, Robin Williams passed away. So just remembering Robin, miss him so much. He was one of my comedy heroes. So he was awesome. Hello, 7-Up Lime Jello. Welcome to the Galactic. I like that screen name. That's cool. So happy 82nd birthday to Ian Mc. I'm going to say his name wrong. Ian McDiarmid. Darmid. He, of course, plays Emperor Palpatine in the Star Wars franchise. So happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. See, here they're calling him Darth Sidious, but he's really Emperor Palpatine. Okay. Screen Rant does a little interview right here with Anson Mount.
Also on set off camera.
Talking about the Muppet episode in season 4.
In puppet form.
No, we were shooting another episode, brother.
Really?
There's no time for that. No.
Wow.
We set the bar pretty high.
Hello, Black. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today.
Time that we can get to invest in another episode when we're free that's what we're
Damn,
doing.
he's got thick glasses like I do.
We are handing off this to another artist that you've just met.
They got his hair right on the Muppet.
They're getting back their interpretation of your interpretation.
That's
which
awesome.
You now have to go into a recording booth and do your interpretation of their interpretation of your interpretation.
Oh my goodness.
It took us several go rounds with ADR in order to get it right.
When the Pike puppet was on set,
Wow.
how exactly did that work? Were you also on set off
That's
camera? Was
crazy.
it just like surreal watching yourself?
That is crazy. That's a lot of work for a Muppet episode of Strange New Worlds. So it's going to be worth it. Let's see here. What else do I have? Yeah, the Patriot games are a mess. Hello, Erica. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Spirit Halloween has acquired Hot Topic for $350 million. If you like shopping at Hot Topic. So, all right. Well, there's pop culture news of the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. I'm going to switch over here for a little bit of, hey, Connie, what's up? How are you? Greetings. Hope you're doing great today. So, of course, it's Taco Tuesday. So I wanted to share where I got my taco seasoning recipe because, hey, the more that I know where my ingredients come from, the better off my mastocytosis is. So let me share my screen. I go to McCormick.com, and I searched in the bar. I was just one night, I was out of, like, I usually buy the old El Paso shaker at Walmart because it has the least amount of ingredients and I can read the ingredients, get what I'm hinting at. You know, the more you can understand the ingredient and what it is, the better off you will feel, I'm telling you. And I had all the stuff to make the taco seasoning. So I just made taco seasoning. So thank you, McCormick, for putting this out on the web. Here's what you need. You need 5 teaspoons paprika, 1 1/4 teaspoons garlic powder. It doesn't have to be McCormick's brand. It could be any brand. 1 1/4 teaspoons cumin. Be careful with the cumin. Woo. It can make it taste funky. Okay. 1 1/4 teaspoons onion powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Yeah, if you like it spicy, this is where you bump it up or down with the chili powder or whatever spicy stuff you want to put in it. Get what I'm saying? 1 1/2 teaspoons sea salt, 1 teaspoon of oregano leaves, 1 1/2 teaspoons cornstarch. And then you mix all that up. Like what I did was I put it all in a canning jar, put the lid on, shake, shake, shake. That easy. That easy. Then you can put it to ground beef or ground turkey. We eat turkey here. Stand-in stuffed tacos. Easy taco night. So get out there for taco night. Oh, no. Oh, he's misbehaving. So there you go. No, you don't have to cook it. You don't, I mean, you cook it in with the meat, but you don't have to pre-cook it. Easy to make. So once again, go to McCormick.com and search the recipes. Hello, Dracula. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. So there you go. Look, I have to read all the labels in the store. I can't just buy things anymore. Like we bought, and I'm surprised I didn't get sick from it, which was great. But we bought a bag of that bare naked granola, and it had little slivers of coconut, dried coconut in it. So, I mean, I was shocked that I didn't get sick from it. It's really good. It's the fruit and nut one. But yeah, like I have to look for, like, a lot of your vegetable oils will be made out of coconut oil or palm kernel oil. So Walmart Great Value is the one that I have found that is made out of vegetables. It's like a blend of soybean and canola for vegetable oil. But for heart healthy reasons, you probably want to use canola oil a little bit more. But we don't do a lot of frying around here. I usually do it for like baking, need it for baking. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share. I've had a few emails asking me about my taco taco seasoning recipe and what I do. And here's what I do right here. I'm sorry you guys can't see it. I could type it in the chat if you want me to, but yeah, pretty awesome. I just make sure I have a lot of these spices and herbs in the cabinet for when we need them. So, anywho. So I'm like finishing up today. I made like our favorite chicken in the Instapot. I love my Instapot. Easiest thing. You just put it all in there. Shut the lid. turn on how long you need for what type of meat you're, what type of protein you're cooking, and it's done. I also like my crock pot. That's a lot of fun. So easy. That's the other thing I want to start doing for Sci-Fi Mombie. I have my cooking show and I'm working on buying the rigging for my stove. But I want to bring you guys like easy recipes that are heart healthy, friendly, that actually taste good. So we'll see what happens there, but yeah, working on it. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. So, what did I do with oh, it's right there. So, how you doing, Miss Connie? You hanging in there? Thinking about you. Hope you're doing good. Well, hello, everybody out there across the platforms. Thank you so much for being with us today here at Sci-Fi Mombie. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate it. So what are we talking about? Anybody got anything they want to throw out there for a talk? I am going to bring up, let's talk about some Star Wars lore. How about we? Tomorrow, I would like to talk about the Vulcan when the Vulcan body dies and they can trade off their mind to somebody else. Let's talk about that tomorrow on Hump Day. So, but today we're going to talk about, are the midi-chlorians real? I'm talking, where did George get the idea for the midi-chlorians? Are they a part of real life? Is it just something he made up? You know what this kind of reminds me of? Kind of reminds me of the story of Christ. Like, I don't know if his mom was a virgin. I don't know. We assume, but she had him. Just sounds familiar. But what do you all think about that? Let's see who's over on Instagram. I thought that album cover for Seth was kind of interesting. Wrong screen. Hello, Melanie Frankie. Welcome. I hope you're doing great today. It's probably late over there where you are, isn't it? I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. But yeah, I just sat here last night, I don't like rejection, did a little crying. I was like, damn it, I've put in so much work on this motherfucking business. And I'm, you think you're doing the right thing. You have a reputation you've built, and you have a following that you've built, and you keep people coming back and watching for more, and then you get smacked and you're going, ugh! Yeah. So I shall overcome. I shall fight to the end, to the Valor Sea. I need to clip that. Hi, Isaiah. How are you? Welcome. Hope you're doing great today, my friend. We shall fight to the ocean. I'm not going to be Churchill right now. So, it'll happen. Just, I hope it's before February. I can't believe YouTube is doing that to people. Did you hear about that, Connie? YouTube is getting ready to trying to become monetized a living hell. Isaiah says, tired and actually kind of happy. Oh, that's cool. I know, Jamie. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, guess I'm just going to have to start doing what I did on TikTok to get over 1,000 followers, is I promote certain videos, and it took off. And I need to do it again, honestly. Oh, thank you, Ella Chloe. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Ella Chloe, perfect dogs. Aw, that's cool. Welcome. Yeah. I mean, I've had people who 2K finally gave me my reward that I was owned. By the way, I told you, yes, you did. And I'm so glad they did it. That's good. That's only fair. you know? Hello, Richie Rich. Welcome. I hope you're doing great today. Yeah. So, but anyways, midi-chlorians, what do we think about them? I know we talk a lot of Star Wars. I get it. Star Wars is at the point where I think we need another drought. I've said that for a while now. So what do y'all think about that? They did it under a customer support granted reward. Nice. So do they know it's a glitch in their game? That's the other thing, Jamie. They want us all to be gaming live on YouTube because they know it's a big hit over on TikTok and Twitch. And I don't want to say anything bad about Rumble, but Rumble has kind of been taken over by political stuffsies. I mean, there's not a lot of entertainment stuff over on Rumble, if you've noticed lately. So, didn't you say you got me a piece of cake? Huh? Would you fall asleep? Isaiah says they are investigating the server issue relating to what I was experiencing on my side on WWE 2K26. That's good. They should. They really should. Well, did you hear about the people who bought Lord of the Rings off of Google Play? So they took it off the platform and they're not giving anybody a refund. I'm like, what? They bought like the Steelbook digital edition and now they're not going to even get their money's worth. All three of them. They bought like, hi Slinkers. They bought like the Lord of the Rings Steelbook digital edition. Hello, Just Kari. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Kari? Sorry if I said that wrong. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of people are upset. Makes me wonder if I should like do something with my Battlestar Galactica. Oh. So here's what's going to happen. We will pre-record us watching and talking about the shows, the watch parties. It will no longer be live. What I'll do is after we finish watching, I will boot it right out onto the platform so you can watch it and then put in your comments. And then I will get back to you. But please don't forget to, like the stream, share it out so more people will watch it because that's the only way we're going to get this done. I won't give up. I'll never give up. I'm ornery. I mean, I've had a couple friends say, maybe you should just quit YouTube altogether. And I'm like, oh, you don't know me, do you? Hello, Matt. Welcome to the Galactic Café. You're doing great today. My friends go, we know you. We know. I take up the fight. I'm a fighter. I don't take it sitting down. Uh-oh. Hey, now. Kitten energy. Oh, boy. So, hello, Naturally Nasty. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Nasty about what? I'm curious. So nobody has an opinion on Star Wars. Nobody wants to have an opinion on Star Wars anymore. I'm a popular live. What? Nuh-uh. Wow, that's really nice of you, TikTok. At least somebody's noticing. Somebody gives a damn. So, hello, Marilyn. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Rosario Dawson said something. Hold on. Let me go find what she said. Oh, that's right. Okay, so she was supposed to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day as Claire Temple, a nurse. She was revising her role from wasn't that shit. Wasn't that from Daredevil? And they cut her out. They cut her whole scene out. And I'm going, well, isn't that a shitty way to treat somebody who's been nonstop for the MCU?
I have a
So.
gift for you.
Woohoo! Carbs. No. All right, who's in here? Uh-oh. Not both of them? Where's baby? There you are. Come on. Come on, sweet pea. Come on, littles. Come on. There we go. Come on in here. There we go. Yeah. Stay with me. Okay. Oh, golly. I'm going to have to put my glasses on to see who's popping in and out. Hello, user 984. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. So, but Rosario Dawson says that she was speaking at a panel during Galaxy Con. She said that she received an email telling her that her scene had been deleted. And now she's joking that she's rejected of Spider-Man. So the Hollywood Reporter is reporting this out. Wow. That has to be the shittiest thing. Hey, Alex, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. You know, that's just, excuse me. I have to vent for just 1 second. Have you seen my second dog? If not, I'll show. Oh, yeah, I would love to see your dog, Isaiah. I would love to. I love all animals. So, arachnids, no. But you think you've got an inroad with who are the brothers that are doing Doomsday? Hey, now stop that. Shoot. Hey. Oh my God, they are hyper. You think you've got an inroad with the brothers who are doing the movie. You think you're going to be there. And then they just take you out and they don't even bother to call you. That's very unprofessional. It's very unprofessional. So, well, at least Ahsoka's coming next year. Hey. Don't make me get the water bottle. Hey. Nova Bella, quit. Hey. Be good. Oh, no teeth. Be good. All right. No, they're not being good kitties. No, it's not Bootsy. Pent up kitten energy. Bootsy's not in here. Bootsy's kind of staying away from me right now. He's mad, so he'll be fine. He'll get over it. So, what did I say? Oh Lord, can you hear him? Sisterly love, I tell you. All right, stop. Don't you swat me. Don't you swat your mommy. Stop. Isn't it kitten nap time? Okay. Oh boy. So Nova Bella, quit. So what are we talking about? Throw something out there. I don't care. Just throw it. Anybody hear about what Bill Maher said about Ariana Grande? I used to really like Bill Maher. I used to really love Politically Incorrect. It was like right on with the way I felt about the Democratic Party. And now I'm sorry, but I'll be going towards I did say his name right. In Michigan and AOC. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with what Bill Maher said about Ariana Grande. It just shows how much he's out of touch with psychiatric issues. And he doesn't care. That's what I think is the problem, too. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Sorry, I have to keep reprimanding them. So Friday night on Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO, he opened the show and he made a very snide comment about Ariana Grande. Ariana has had to step back and get some help for her eating disorder. And he made a joke about, oh, well, maybe this will get her to eat something. Look, you bastard. I have an eating disorder. Okay. I know where she's at. I know I don't have her disorder. I have a different one. And it just shows how men in general are so far out of touch with stuff. It's that manoverse sphere crap. And I was just like, you know what? Leave the poor girl alone. What is that? There's a documentary out about child stars, and she's in it from the Nickelodeon days. And Dan Schneiderman was a bastard. He was a bastard. Okay. What he would make her do on camera was absolutely disgusting. And he would do that to his favorites across all the shows that he did for Nickelodeon. He would pick out one girl and do a lot of nasty shit. So I know Shania Twain couldn't make it to Taylor Swift's wedding. Oh, yeah. Is she talking about it? Yeah. Have you seen any pictures out of that wedding? Because usually they like you think they do like People magazine, but I haven't seen any photos. Hold on. I haven't seen any photos. Hey, I said stop. Not going to tell you again. Good Lord, little rant. So here's a funny story. Cindy was being very territorial over me this morning, and Daisy was trying to come through my office, which she does on a regular basis, and Cindy was not having it. And Cindy was standing at the door, and I shit you not, she was barking at her. And I didn't get it on camera. Okay. I said stop. Okay. All right. That's it. You're in trouble. You're in trouble now. Yeah. I'm training them. Hey. 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 Boom. Okay, before you lecture me about that, I learned that from Jackson Galaxy. It was either a puff of air or water, and it's humane. So, okay, let's see here. If there's any pictures. See if this has pictures in it. I'm so happy for them that they are married and they're happy together. I don't think I've ever seen her that happy, you know? Hey, stop it. But to get married at Madison Square Garden, wow. You invited that many people? Holy shnikes. So. Quit. Stop, stop, stop. Listen to mommy. Listen to me. They're not going to want to be around me today. But I'm not seeing any pictures yet. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully we'll see them soon. It says that Taylor wore Dior and Kelsey wore, let me see. Damn it, Jim. There. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, they both wore Dior. Nice. Very cool. I'm just happy for them. Love is a beautiful thing. So, yeah, it's a shame Shania couldn't make it. I mean, you know, sometimes it's just hard to coordinate your schedule with somebody's wedding, you know. So, and graduations and birthday parties and all those kinds of things, you know. It's kind of hard sometimes to do all that. Okay. Let me share that out. So what else are we talking about? Shania is on the cover. What magazine was that? I was Instacarting and I saw her on a magazine cover. I forgot which one it was. You told me what? Told me what? Enlighten me. We told me what? I don't know. That Shania couldn't make it or what? You got me all confused, which isn't hard these days. So I'll go look at Variety for a second and the Hollywood Reporter. See if there's any other breaking news I missed. Talking summer box office. Kennedy Center ordered to pay $250,000 to jazz musician who successfully sued it for breach of contract. Ooh, take that out of Donald Trump's pocket. David Ellison says he'll pull Paramount out of California starting October 1st if states refuse. You got to be kidding me. No, don't stop the antitrust. Don't do it. Go ahead. Take Paramount out of California. Go for it. You've already been filming the Star Trek shows in Canada anyways. Oh, now I'm pissed. Ellison doesn't want to stay in California. That's what that's about, guys. He's finding any way necessary to pull it out. That's bullshit. Taylor Swift has been named to Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. She is the youngest inductee ever. Awesome. Has anybody watched Monster, the Lizzie Borden story yet? Did that already come out? That actually looks good, Miss Connie. Hey. Oh boy, Miss Daisy. I don't see a. Is it already out? I think it's on Netflix. Billy Lord, Joey Polari, Sarah Paulson, and Jessica Barden are in this as well. Billy Lord's getting a lot of that Scream Queen stuff going. Nope. No, ma'am. That's mine. That's mine. No chicken, no chimkin for you. No. Yeah. You listen so well. No, no, baby. That's not for babies. That'll make this cute. Ryan Reynolds opens up about what? Quit. Quit. Quit it. The Orville will stop you. All right. Ryan Reynolds opens up about Parkinson's. Oh boy. Girl. Okay, then. Give me those. Silly girl. Silly girl. Are you still that hungry? Oh boy. So I guess it's already out on Netflix. There you go. They are. Well, they're kittens. They're 6 weeks old. It's water. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. It's just water. Hello, Gwen Stevenson. Welcome to the Galactic Café. I hope you're doing great today. Oh, thank you for the heart. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yeah. So, what else is going on? Throw it out there. Yeah, they're hyper. I think they're simmering down now. It's a good thing. Oh boy. Peek-a-pew. So cute. We thought we were getting one, we got two. So I couldn't leave the other one there. All right, let's go back out here. Yeah, Ellison, don't let what could we say, hit his ass on the way out of California. We'll put the mountains over here and put the ocean over there and California. Man, it's just so frustrating. Oh, cool. No way. Okay, Variety is reporting that Jean Smart and Hannah Enbinder will play their Hacks characters on stage in one-night event, Deborah Vance and Friends and Enemies Live. I want to go to this. I love Hacks. Deborah Vance finally returned to the stage in the final season of Hacks, and now she will in real life too, sort of. In a first for Hacks and stars Jean Smart and Hannah Enbinder, the stars and their castmates will appear on stage in public playing their characters in front of an audience. This is the first time Smart and Enbinder have appeared in character outside of the Emmy-winning HBO Max comedy. Time to the start of Emmy Phase 2 voting. The Hacks cast and creators have pulled together a one-night-only production to be held in the Fonda Theater in Hollywood. Nice. Oh, man, this Friday? Son of a bitch. Oh, well. C'est la vie. Damn, that would be so cool. Hey. Hey, you. Hey. No. Oh, my goodness. She's going to be a bottomless pit. I can see it. So. Yeah, a lot of artists are suing the Trump administration right now for them using their music in his stupid ass lame videos. Natalie Harp should know this shit before she makes these videos. Just saying. Tate McRae, the pop sensation on Navigating Fame, treating work like a fantasy and getting Taylor Swift's amazing sourdough bread recipe. Cool. That's awesome. All right, what else we got? Variety is reporting that Clue sequel and Rockford Files reboot among TV projects awarded California tax credits. Paramount. I'm sure if you exit Paramount, California would love to have their tax dollars back. The Clueless sequel series and the Rockford Files reboot are among 9 television new television productions awarded tax credits from the state of California's Film and Television Tax Credit Program. According to Governor Gavin Newsom's office, the productions will generate a combined $608 million in direct production spreading across the Golden State and account for 1,014 filming days. Alicia Silverstone will reprise her role as Cher Horowitz for the update of Clueless, produced by CBS Studios for Paramount Plus, which is getting a $16 million estimated tax credit. Interesting. David Boreanaz takes over the role of Jim Rockford for the Rockford Files reboot for Universal Television, a division of Universal Studio Group, which was awarded $21 million in estimated tax credit. Also from Universal Television is Jamie Lee Curtis's new series Newlyweds, starring Téa Leoni and Tim Daly, which was awarded $5.8 million in estimated tax credits. Viola Davis starring series Ascent from Paramount Television Studios for Paramount Plus was awarded $21 million in tax credits. Oh Lord, Jeanette Oki's series is still going. That's incredible. Other projects include Love Comes Softly with $7.3 million, SWAT Exiles, $16 million, a new Amazon comedy series with $11.6 million, and an unnamed scripted Disney Entertainment television series, which netted the highest estimated tax credit of $45 million. What is it, Percy Jackson? Wow. Animated series recently became eligible for tax credit, and a Netflix animated series will receive $1.2 million in credit. California has been a pioneer in film and television production. With the expanded film and television tax credit program, we're able to shine a spotlight on the talent and creativity the Golden State has to offer, while also generating new jobs and fair wages, just as it did its first year. The second year of the expanded tax credit plans to continue exceeding expectations and generate billions in economic activity. Not too bad. Good job. That's interesting that David Boreanaz is taking over as Jim Rockford. That's going to be very interesting. Rockford Files is a great show. It's a great show. So we'll see where that goes. All right, what else we got? Anyone? Bueller? Dude, my elbow is killing me. Okay. What? Noah Wiley did what? Noah Wiley departs Verve after 2 years. The Pitt star and executive producer also recently signed a deal with Warner Brothers Television. Noah Wiley is a free agent. That seems to be the trend right now in Hollywood. Have you guys noticed that? Justin Bieber, now Noah Wiley. Others are not getting representation. Fascinating. The Pitt star. See, I've had an idea to open my own agency, but I don't know if I could pull it off. I mean, I'm having trouble getting my own agent. So the Pitt star and executive producer has left Verve, his agency home for the past 2 years plus. Sources describe the parting as amicable, while Samsung shows me an ad. Okay. Verve is proud of the unprecedented success we achieved together and wishes Noah Wiley continued success. The agency said in a statement, Wiley signed with Verve in 2024, around the time HBO Max ordered The Pitt. Medical drama has become one of HBO Max's signature shows over the past 2 seasons, and Wiley won 2 Emmys for the show's first season. He won the award for Best Actor in a drama series, and as an executive producer. shared in the show's Best Drama Series victory. It is a great show. I am so ready for season 3. So ready. He is nominated for both of those categories again for the 2026 Emmys, where The Pitt's second season leads all shows with 25 total nominations. Hey, when you have got that much success, you keep going. I mean, look at all Noah Wiley's done since ER. The Librarians, Next Chapter, I mean, Falling Skies. He's been very busy. So, well, I say he's making the right choice. That's what I say. What is this? Possession remake with Callum Turner and Margaret Qualley sets summer 2027 release. Oh, interesting. Oh my God. Okay, if you're fans of the Duggars, this is new news. Okay. Joseph and Kendra Duggar withdraw not guilty pleas in child endangerment case. You want to know why? They had the locks on the outside of the doors, not the inside. The couple who were arrested in March after a 9-year-old accused Joseph of that could now plead guilty or no contest to Arkansas charges. Just sad. That family has got issues. What family doesn't, you know? Marco Prergo, in the presence of wife Zoe Saldana, tells Locarno Pro, don't produce indie film for the money, but the trust vision of the director and stay out of their creative way, said the man who had won 3 Cannes competition titles this year and who described himself as a disruptor. Interesting. Didn't know this was going on. If you decide to be a producer in the independent world, don't do it for the money. Producer Marco Pergo didn't mince words during a Locarno Pro keynote appearance. If money is all you care about, go work for a bank. Wow. The Italian native conceptual artist and movie lover made his feature directorial debut in 2023 with The Absence of Eden, starring his wife, Oscar winner Zoe Saldana. Perrigo then launched the production company Leaf. I've seen that. Leaf Entertainment with Michael Cernizzi. Its goal, back the best global auteurs to help them get their projects made. We need more indie film. We do. We need more indie film. Some of them are the best films you'll ever see. All right, what else is going on? Kaya Garber had eating issues. I've only ever been a Nepo baby, and I've only ever benefited in my career from it. The Shard star and daughter of Cindy Crawford also said in her Vogue cover story with Homer Gear. Kaya Gerber is opening up about growing up in the limelight with supermodel mom Cindy Crawford and the scrutiny she faced throughout her career, speaking with Vogue for a cover story alongside her Shards co-star Homer Gear. Hint, hint, Richard Gere. Gerber discussed how being in the public eye has affected her body image, why she embraces the Nepo baby label, and how she's dealt with being called misogynistic names over her dating life. Like what? We're clearly in one of those cycles right now where people are very, very thin. She is absolutely correct, the 24-year-old said. As someone who's been thin most of my life, I've always been compared against my mom. Like, what's wrong with Kaya? I'm so jealous of my mom's body. I would love to be born with boobs and a butt. Here, I've got plenty of boobs and butt if you want it. Kidding. Joking. People have always commented on my body, which is hard because I'm not always ready to comment on my own body. I feel the same way. I feel the same way, she said, adding, I've had an eating disorder in my life. People are like, you look terrible. Shut the fuck up. It's none of your business. The Saturday Night actress also opened up about how she's been criticized over the years for her relationships. Gerber has previously been linked to Pete Davidson, Jacob Elordi, and Austin Butler. She's currently dating Thunderbolt star Lewis Pullman. Hey, what's wrong with Lewis Pullman? You mean Lone Star Jr.? See, it's in every walk of life. Doesn't matter. Hey, Lady Mist, what's up? I know it's very frustrating why they are suing. Girl, no. Seriously? Did you just say that in my chat? Hell no. Don't get me started, Jamie. All right? The man is sick. He has frontotemporal dementia, and they're not telling us. And I'm telling you, hey, Isaiah, and I'm telling you right now, the man, there's a lot of things that are not making sense about Butler, Pennsylvania. And I know stage blood. I have a degree in film. I've had to use stage blood before. It comes in capsules. There was something in his hand. I am not a fan of Trump, and I never will be. I learned my lesson the hard way. Not really. I knew that it was a scripted show. Guys, let me just lay it out. Okay, we'll just do it right now. The Apprentice is a scripted show. He is not a self-made millionaire. He is a Nepo baby. He has lost his family's inheritance a lot. He owes his family members after his father left him the inheritance. Ask Mary Trump. She'll tell you. Hey, Fred, what's up? But you love taco night. It's not funny, Jamie. It's not funny at all. The man is a psycho. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Man. Oh, Jamie, I really would love for you to do some research on Trump. There's a great book I want you to read. It's by Michael D'Antonio. It's called The Truth About Trump. He is the third generation in the United States. And that's only because his grandfather was kicked out of Germany. He was exiled. And doing what Trumps do best, he landed in Canada and started opening brothels. I said it. It's real. He then got kicked out of Canada for the worst little whorehouses in Canada. And he landed in New York and started opening brothels there. That's how they made their money. They would open a brothel, buy the real estate. That's why they are real estate people. Trump, a psycho. Yes, he is. Hey, fascists can be psychos. They got to screw loose somewhere. So, Jamie, please, you are my friend. I really appreciate you, but please just do your research. It will really scare you. It will really make you think twice about anything Trump. His own wife doesn't even want to be around him. She does not live in the White House. That should tell you a lot. So, Fred, what are you up to today? What'd you do? Let's get off this terrible sweet potato shitler conversation. Let's move on to something else. The only thing I want to tell you, besides read that book, read Mary Trump's books, is go to vote.org and check your registration and vote in the midterms. That's all I'm going to tell you. Please and thank you. Oh, are they all tuckered out? So, yeah, he is. I mean, it's so bad that the Japanese government and Nintendo had to gang up together to get him to stop using Nintendo music in his stupid ass videos. You know what videos I'm loving though? The Iranian ones. The Iranian Lego ones. Love them. All right, let's find some good news, shall we? I don't even think I've seen that movie with Margaret Qualley. I have to go looking for a movie. I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Today's quote of the day is, "So long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good." Mrs. Helen Keller. She was, believe it, she's like a very awesome, inspirational, born blind and deaf. She actually was smart, very smart. They think she was a high functioning autistic person too. So, oh, no way. Yay. Pro women's baseball resumes for the first time since 1954. A league of their own is back. Yay. Where? I want to see it. I want to see it. Almost 8 decades after she played baseball, Maybelle Blair returned to the diamond in a wheelchair to inaugurate the new Women's U.S. Baseball League. Yay! It brought Blair's uniquely American story full circle, and she wasn't going to miss it for anything. I tell you, I broke 4 ribs. Oh, 4 ribs recently, the 99-year-old told a news crew from WICS. But nothing was going to stop me from being here, even if I had to crawl. Maybelle played in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League that launched amid the backdrop of World War II and was memorably depicted in the 1992 film, one of my favorites, A League of Their Own. Yeah, that's why I tell you all to use that lump 3 feet above your ass. Last weekend, Maybelle, who pitched for the Peoria Red Wings during the 1948 season, was on the field in Springfield, Illinois to help celebrate the first game of the new Women's Professional Baseball League. The WPBL threw out the first pitch on August 1st, 7 decades after the old league was disbanded, with 4 city teams that will play all their games here in Springfield, which once had a franchise in the All-American League. Let's watch a little bit, shall we?
99-year-old trailblazer Maybelle Blair played professionally in 1948, threw out the ceremonial first pitch, bridging nearly 8 decades.
Yay!
The big stiffers hit hard on the line, and for the players taking to the field, the weight of the moment wasn't lost.
This is like honestly surreal. I never could have dreamed of this. I'm 20 years old and I thought this wasn't going to happen until I was like 50 and done playing.
Imagine believing your dream would have to.
Yay! I love it. Maybelle, who's an honorary member of the league's advisory board, threw out the ceremonial first pitch before the inaugural game between the LA Queens and the New York Heights. She also got to meet the league's mascot, Maybelle, perhaps the only time a person has been introduced to their mascot self. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Autumn, have you seen this? She can't hear me. It was a magical couple of days, recalled Jamie Toole of the Springfield's Robin Roberts Stadium, the most emotional that I've ever been at a ballpark or a sporting event. In the game, New York's Danae Bentis, I hope I said that right, hit the league's first home run and was a perfect 4-4 in the batter's box, adding 3 stolen bases to her impressive stat line. But the Queens scored 4 runs in the final inning to cap a historic day with a dramatic flair. I feel incredibly grateful and happy that I can finally stand on the stage I once only dreamed about. Japanese player Yami Sato, who pitched 3 innings for the Queens, told the USA Today, "I believe there are many players in this league who have carried the same dreams in their hearts, and I feel so fortunate and happy to be able to play alongside them." There she is. The first WPBL season will feature 30 games and run through September. The league hopes to continue gaining support with an eye towards expanding to add more teams next year. "What they're doing is bigger than baseball," said Jean Firth, who created the documentary See Her, Be Her about women baseball players around the world. "Their impact reaches far beyond the game. It's about showing the next generation that there is a place for them in this sport and helping them believe that anything is possible." One notable player in the WPBL is Monet Davis, who played in the 2014 Little League World Series, where she became the first girl to throw a shutout. Sweetness. But all of the athletes are following in the trailblazing footsteps of Maybelle Blair, who inspired the character May Morbido. Oh, all the way May, played by Madonna in the film starring Tom Hanks and Madonna. Maybelle got a little misty-eyed at the game, saying, "This is the happiest day of my life." Oh. But everyone knows there's no crying in baseball. Hell yeah, there is. Oh, no. Even if the sport is finally back for women after 72 years. Maybelle's been sticking with us since the beginning of this journey, Benites told NBC Sports. "She's paved a path for us, and I'm so happy that she got to make it out here." Hey! I'm going to look up when I can go watch a game. It's not that far from St. Louis. So. Plant's first flower is a death bloom, so tall the greenhouse had to remove ceiling panels. A death bloom? What does that mean? What do you guys think about the Women's Baseball League? I am so excited. That's so cool. I'm going to have to fix my stream elements now that we've changed up how we're going to be doing things at Sci-Fi Mombie. Fred, if you don't know, I got denied monetization with YouTube. So I'm not happy. I'm very upset. It's not fair. So I'm going to have to change things up. A 10-year-old plant has finally burst into flower for the first time after a decade of care by a professional horticulturist. And the stalk was so tall, greenhouse had to remove the roof. Staff at the Birmingham Botanical Gardens even needed to open the roof after the towering flower spike shot up more than 18 feet or 5.5 meters in only a few months. The agave cisalana, which is native to the desert of Mexico, is now beginning its spectacular final act, known as the death bloom, the last stage of its life cycle. Gardeners installed a bloom watch chalkboard so visitors could anticipate the one and only flowering event will culminate in the plant's death. The first buds have just opened in the stalk that now pokes through the 19th century greenhouse. It will only flower once in its lifetime, which is why it's also called the death bloom, said senior horticulturist Alberto Trinco. All of the energy goes into the flowering and to produce loads of seeds, then the plant dies. But the legacy lives on with the new seeds, which will be growing in our nursery. The agave has been growing in this British Botanical Gardens glass house for over 10 years, the amount of time it takes to get to maturity and flower. It is native to Mexico, so likes a hot, arid environment. Luckily, the summers across the UK have been a scorcher, given the fact that the succulent has breached the building. It is bittersweet to see it's blooming because it's wonderful to see. Ow. We also know we are going to lose this plant. Bloom warning. It's such a spectacle for us to witness after growing this plant for a decade. While the hefty bloom marks the end of the green giant, staff are already looking ahead to the next generation, gathering the seeds being cast off as the plant ends its life. Fascinating. Okay, what is going on here? Ooh. Uh-oh. Voyager 2 is running low on power until NASA engineered a Big Bang to buy another year. Yeah, Voyager 2. Voyager 1 and 2, we had lost contact with them, and then it came back. It was really bizarre. So, they never thought it would make it this far, honestly. So, NASA engineers found a way to free up power aboard Voyager 2, helping the nearly 50-year-old spacecraft continue its scientific work. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory team decided to simultaneously shut down certain powered components and replace them with options that use less energy, while also making sure Voyager 2 stayed warm enough to function properly. Decaying plutonium aboard Voyager 2 produces electricity from radioisotope thermoelectric generators, and as the plutonium supply steadily diminishes, each spacecraft loses about 4 watts of power each year. Nearly half a century in space, both Voyagers 1 and 2 now have extremely limited power to spare. To keep them operating, mission controllers have increasingly had to shut down systems and equipment that are no longer essential. This has given them an extra year of science. Voyager project manager Suzanne Dodd commented that the choice to toggle these deeply integrated systems was an inherently risky decision with no do-overs. That led the team to adopt the term Big Bang for their plan. Without the power-saving effort, the Voyager team would have needed to turn off yet another instrument aboard Voyager 2 before the end of 2026. Since 2024, the team has been forced to switch off 2 science instruments on each Voyager spacecraft, 10 total. The newly freed power is expected to keep the spacecraft's 3 remaining instruments operating for at least 1 additional year. Other instruments had been turned off previously as they were only used for planetary encounters. There is a bittersweet nature to managing these aging planetary probes, notes Dodd. Every watt saved now is a decision about what data humanity still gets to learn from out here. NASA says the team plans to carry out the same power-saving swap on Voyager 1, which is currently farther from Earth than Voyager 2, and the mission team expects to complete that work in the coming months. So there's our update on the Voyager program. You know, the one that, was lost and came back as Voyager. Just kidding. All right, more good news on this date in history. That's Elvis Presley right there. 70 years ago today, Elvis Presley released his first double-sided mega hit record with Don't Be Cruel on one side and Hound Dog on the other. The singles went to number 1 and number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts, where they stayed at the top for 11 weeks and set a record that would not be broken for 36 years. That was 1956. Oh my God, it's as old as my daddy. With a combined 55 weeks at the top 100, not even the Beatles had a double-sided hit that could challenge the cumulative chart performance of the 45 RPM record. Hound Dog was named number 19 on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time and is one of the best-selling singles of all time. You ain't a nothing but a hound dog. More good news on this date in history. The Eiger in the Bernese Alps was ascended for the first time by Charles Barrington, accompanied by Christian Almer and Peter Bohren, who climbed the west face in 1858. The city of Florence was liberated from the Yazidi occupation by Canadian and British troops in Italy. That was 1944. Chad declared its independence in 1960. The last U.S. ground combat unit departed South Vietnam in 1972, and my grandfather was a part of that. So, happy 61st birthday to Viola Davis, the award-winning actress who rose out of abject poverty in South Carolina to attend Juilliard. Her magnificent 2011 performance in The Help, playing a maid in the 1960s, earned her an Oscar nomination. After she won an Academy Award for Fences, an Emmy, and a Tony Award twice, she became the first Black actress to achieve the Triple Crown of acting. She was born in 1965. Grammy, Grammy, Grammy. She needs to be an EGOT. The Emmy was awarded for the TV drama How to Get Away with Murder, and in 2018, she earned a BAFTA nomination for starring in the heist film Widows. That is a really good movie. It's really good. Go watch it. 933 years ago today, the foundation stone of the Durham Cathedral was laid by Bishop William of St. Callus within the first generation of the Norman control of England. Many impressive stone structures were raised, both castles and cathedrals, owing to their Christian faith from France. The site at which the cathedral was built, replacing an existing church that housed the remains of St. Cuthbert, which had been constructed in the 9th century by monks fleeing the Viking violence in Lindisfarne, the seat of the diocese. Bishop William of St. Callus demonstrated the old Saxon church. Demolized the old Catholic Church. The monks who had arrived there from Lindisfarne continued at their own expense to build the monastic building, while the bishop took responsibility for completing the building of the cathedral. Stones for the new building was cut from the cliffs beyond the walls and moved up using winches. William died just 3 years after the project started. Work proceeded on the nave, the walls of which were finished by 1128 and the high vault by 1135. The chapter house was built between 1133 and 1140. Interesting. In 1228, Richard Le Poer, Bishop of Salisbury, was translated to Durham, having just rebuilt Salisbury Cathedral in the Gothic style. At that moment, the eastern end of Durham Cathedral was in urgent need of repair, and proposed eastern extension had failed. Le Poer employed the architect Richard Farnham to design a new eastern terminal for the building. In 1250, the original roof of the cathedral was replaced by a vault, which is still in place. The towers also date from the early 13th century, but the central tower was damaged by lightning and replaced in 2 stages in the 15th century, the master masons being Thomas Barton and John Bell. Much of the structure seen today was built by the Normans, demonstrating their excellence as masons, and for that reason, too, it's listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That was 1093. Wow. On this date, 117 years ago today, Leo Fender, the inventor of the Telecaster electric guitar, the first mass-produced electric guitar, was born. Wow, he would have been 117 today if he had lived. His 1954 Fender Stratocaster, pictured left, became one of the world's most iconic electric guitars, and the precision bass to the right set the standard for electric bass guitars. He was born in 1909, and he passed away in 1991. Awesome. Also on this day in year 3114 BCE, the incredibly sophisticated long count calendar of the Mayan and other Mesoamerican people began, which is supposed by archaeologists to be the supposed creation date, when raised up Sky Lord built ground at lying down sky and first 3 stone place. Without clever explanation or prior knowledge, the long count is difficult to explain, but essentially the units of time are almost all counted in sets of 20 rather than 10. 10 years in a decade, 10 decades in a century, 10 centuries in a millennium, like their Gregorian calendar. Misinterpretation of the Mesoamerican long count calendar was the basis for a popular belief that a cataclysm would take place on December 21st, 2012. December 21st, 2012 was simply the day that the calendar went to the next Baktun, or group of 394 years at long count 13.0.0.0.0. The date of the start of the next Baktun, long count 14.0.0.0.0, is March 26, 2407. Interesting. The date of the start of the next Piktun, a complete series of 20 Baktuns, at long count 1.0.10001. Oh, sorry. Is October 13th, 4772. If we make it that long. Indeed, the Mayan calendar accounts for cycling far longer than anyone might have imagined practical, and it remains to be seen if there are cosmological changes associated with the largest time unit of Piktun, 7885 solar years, or Kalabutun, is that right? 157,704 solar years, or even Kitch-Ilatun, 3,154,071 solar years. 107 years ago today, the Green Bay Packers football team was founded by George Calhoun and Curly Lambeau. They named the team after the sponsor, Indian Packing Company, serving Wisconsin as the state team in the National Football League. They are the only nonprofit community-owned Major League professional sports team based in the United States, while also holding the NFL franchise record for league wins. I didn't know that. I learned something new today. The Packers have won 13 league championships, the most in NFL history, with 9 pre-Super Bowl NFL titles and 4 Super Bowl victories. The team has enjoyed several periods of success dating back as early as the 1920s. The first coach, player, and founder of the team, Earl Curly Lambeau, whom the Packers' home stadium is named in honor of, Lambeau Field, and who's credited with inventing pass patterns. The arrival of Ron Hudson, the pioneering receiver on offense and safety on defense, established the Packers as a dominant force in the NFL, and the franchise won championships in 1936, 1939, and 1944. He was the first jersey number ever retired by the Packers. Following Curly Lambeau's departure, the team slipped into a long period of mismanagement and failure. Then, throughout the 1960s, newly appointed head coach Vincent Lombardi led the team to 5 championships, including back-to-back Super Bowl wins in the first 2 editions of the trophy. And by God, we lost to them. The Kansas City Chiefs lost to them. We won Super Bowl 4, though. Moving on. Beginning in the 1996 season, the Packers won the championship again, spearheaded by quarterback Brett Favre. Cheater. Who would become a Packers legend whose number 4 jersey was retired. In much of the 21st century, the Packers continue to be a dominant force, and in 2010, the Packers added a 13th championship to the franchise, driven by their new quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Psycho. One of the... Do I have to read that sentence? Rodgers holds the all-time NFL record for pass completion percentage, as well as the franchise record for touchdown passes at almost 500. It was founded in 1919. Oh, very cool. On this date in 1929, Babe Ruth became the first baseball player to hit 500 career home runs. Playing in Cleveland, Ohio, a local boy got $20 and an autograph from the Bambino himself for returning that ball that was catapulted out of the league park onto Lexington Avenue. The Sultan of Swat went on to set many baseball records with his legendary power, including most home runs with a career tally of 714, a record that stood for 44 years. And of course, once again, happy 43rd birthday to Chris Hemsworth, the Australian actor best known for playing the superhero Thor in the Marvel's Avenger film series. He also starred in Men in Black International. He was born in 1983. All right. There's your good news of the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. Hello to everybody on TikTok. I know it's not fair, but something, about the YouTube. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to have to change it up and try some different things that I'm noticing other creators who do watch parties are doing. So if I have to, I'll sit here and build Legos. I'll sit here and build Lego sets. Ain't going to stop me. Nothing stops me. So don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get more friends to come talk. So what are we talking about today? What's on your mind? Don't say Trump. I don't want to talk about it. He is too old to be in office. He is going downhill fast. He is lying to us about his health. And that is where I'm going to leave it. Okay, cool. He is only a man. He is nobody really that special. And he's stealing your tax dollars. That should piss you off more than anything in this world. Okay, so what are we talking about? Wow, 19 people. Amazing. Welcome, everybody, across all the platforms. Thank you so much for being here today. I greatly appreciate it. So, sci-fi, horror, what are we talking about? Hello, Picard Comic 2023. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today over there on Instagram. Yeah, I know, right? Yep, I try to know. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, sharpest tool in the shed, but hey, I try. That's all I can do. So what are we talking about? Throw it out there. Go ahead. I can take it. Oh my goodness. Hello, Nerdy Farmer. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Hey, I need 2 more followers on TikTok. Can you help me with 2 more followers? I would greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for asking. Could use some followers on all the other platforms too. That'd be great. And my Patreon. My Patreon needs some love, honestly. Since YouTube won't monetize me, they went ahead and did it. So maybe I should just broadcast live over there. I know a lot of people are leaving YouTube for Patreon. So might be an idea. Don't forget, Miss Connie and I will be interviewing a great author. His name is Chris Chrisman. Got to do it like this. He is the writer of the Mixed Magic Saga. We will be interviewing him on August 28th. So I'm already almost done with the second book. Got to get the third one done quickly. And totally awesome stuff. So pick up your copies today at Amazon. And then our next book for the Galactic Book Club, Dungeon Crawler Carl. It's coming to Peacock, thanks to Fuzzy Door. Reba McEntire. I love Reba. I don't have any ill about Reba. I just don't really care for country music. That's just who I am. When you've been raised around it your whole life, because I've lived 33 miles to the north of Branson, you get a little tired of it. I never tired of Still Your Dollar City. Never. Silver Dollar City. The Herschend family's awesome. So, Showboat Brats and Belle is really nice and fun. Honestly, if you ever want an easy vacation, come to Branson. You'll love it. You will love it. So, all right, what are we talking about? What's going on with Reba? She's on The Voice, isn't she? At least I thought she was. Might be wrong. Is there going to be a new season of The Voice? I haven't seen any like industry, anything in the trades about it at all. It's like it's, you know, I don't know. What do you think? WB live action Jetsons movie confirmed. Yep. I've been talking about that for a while. Jim Carrey is George. He's already signed the dotted line. Where you been? You've been here. I've been talking about it. Kind of excited about it. Like to see where it goes. I'm shocked it's let me take that back. I was going to say, I'm shocked it's a Warner Brother, but then it's Hanna-Barbera. So that is Cartoon Network, which is Warner Brothers. So it's going to be good. If Jim's involved in it and he's an executive producer, it will be good. He'll make sure of it. So, golly gee whiz. What else? Hey, Miss Connie, let's talk about It's Your Turn to Scream and the holiday streams. I think I've got a plan, but we're going to have to put in a lot of work on it. I've got the streaming platforms. We use them daily. So. Let's make it happen, Captain. Although it may turn a hour and 30-minute movie into 3 hours. So with us stopping and starting and talking about certain things, you know. But we'll try it out this Thursday and see what happens. Yeah, no live this Thursday for Battlestar, guys. And it will all be recorded from now on. I'm going to play their game, but I'm not happy about it. I don't like people telling me the rules. I don't like people setting rules for me. It's not right. It's not right. It's not fair. Oh, well, it's life. When life gives you lemons, act like Lucy. Throw them in a big bat, make lemonade. Right? Right. So. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Could you help me out with 15 You're Awesomes? It's a little kitty cat. That's a coin going like this. Greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to smash those hearts. Smash that like button. Share out the stream. Yeah, Jim will make anything happen. I know that how the Grinch. Hey, 777 star. Welcome. I know that Jim is making Grinch 2 happen. So that will be good. He just has a thing about being in that suit, and I don't blame him. He had to go through Navy SEAL training to get used to it. Did you guys know that? That's a lot for him. So that's a lot for him. Pardon me. Oh, my ear is itching for some weird reason. Oh my goodness. They have separation anxiety right now. Like I went out the other day and I came home from Instacarting. Oh my God, they would not leave me alone all day. When I leave the room, they follow. It's so cute. What you doing? Oh, you going, sister? Okay. So, what else are we talking about? So, like I was saying earlier, YouTube wants us to be playing video games, and I'm not a gamer. I'm a talker. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell him. Angie Harmon wants to be a Angie Harmon does? Really? Where is she giving an interview about that at? I mean, I could see her doing that. I want She-Hulk back. I love that show. It was really well written. I don't give a shit what people say. It was good. I don't want Starfleet Academy to end. I like that show. But it is. I guess we're going for more Star Trek movies. So that's the whole premise of Star Trek, though. It's supposed to be syndicated now after TNG. Oh well. Oh, c'est la vie. All right, what else? What else are we talking about? I was hoping Jim was going to push for another Mask movie, but the creator of the Mask, who had the creative rights, he passed away, and he tossed it down to his children, and his children don't want to do anything without their dad. And I'm like going, well, life does go on. So you guys come up with a script and bring Jim back in. I mean, Son of the Mask was okay, but it could be better, Hello, Patricia. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. So, what else? I think that would be interesting. Yeah. Just like Harrison Ford being a Hulk, that was fascinating. Yeah. They're litter mates. So, well, guys, I'm going to start wrapping it up for the day. Thank you all so much for being here. Anything else before we depart for the day? We got a little bit of time. If I could, I'd love to stay live forever, but nobody seems to be around. And YouTube says this is the perfect time to have a show. Well, where is everybody? So, I don't just talk sci-fi and pop culture. I also talk families. I've raised 3 kids. My parenting style may not be good for some people, but it might help. I don't know. It's not the only thing I like to talk about. Definitely don't want to talk politics. Definitely don't want to talk data centers. I'm so sick of that shit. We don't need that many data centers. That's a load of bullshit. China puts their data centers in offshore in the sea. Okay. That might be the way to go. But they are also eco-friendly too. They don't pollute the ocean. So, lots of interesting stuff right there. I didn't check deadline. Brand New Day has reached the 700 million, will reach the 700 million mark by Wednesday. End of Oak Street hits theaters on Friday. Deadline is saying that accustomed to getting his way, Paramount Skydance CEO David Ellison now looks to be running out of moves, time, and maybe even money when it comes to his $111 billion Warner Brothers Discovery acquisition. Here are some ideas that Deadline's Dominic Patton, don't give him ideas, is hearing whispered in Hollywood's power corridors regarding what Ellison can do to get the deal back on track, including reaching out to a once and maybe future you. No, don't do it, Kamala. Don't do it. Oh, no. CBS Sports says no timetable for Tony Romo's potential return after drunk driving arrest. Yeah. Addressing reporters Tuesday at the annual CBS NFL season preview event in New York, Burnson said situation is a personal matter. And a legal one for Tony, so I can't, whoop, it's not a dangerous site. Excuse me. That was weird. Personal matter and no time table. What in the? Okay, weird. Disney names Josh Hastings, Consumer Products Chief Marketing Chief, as division moves under studios. Disney has tapped 20-year company veteran Josh Hastings, sorry guys, as Senior Vice President of Marketing, Disney Consumer Products, reportedly joining to the media giant's Chief Marketing Officer, Assad Ayes, and Disney Consumer Products President Lisa Baldwinski. Okay, well, aren't we making enough merch as it is? I mean, honestly. Death of a Salesman, Cats, The Jellicle Ball, and Everything Brilliant soar in their final weeks on Broadway. Interesting. The Last House, which has that really interesting billboard on Sunset Boulevard, lands at the #1 spot on Netflix top 10 over the weekend. I can see why. Well, according to Deadline, Walt Disney Studios, second to cross the $4 billion worldwide in 2026 after Universal. Walt Disney Studios today just passed $4 billion global benchmark at this year's box office, becoming the second studio after Universal to do so. Disney Pixar Toy Story carried the torch as the studio's highest grossing movie year to date, with more than $1.095 billion. Wow, Universal's kicking ass and taking names. Interesting. This is interesting. CBS kicks off the Late Show with Stephen Colbert Emmy push with celeb-heavy video but no sign of throwing support behind Kimmel. Last year, after CBS made the decision to cancel The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel threw his support behind his fellow late night host to win the main late night Emmy. Kimmel put up a billboard saying, "I'm voting for Stephen." Many wondered then, 12 months on, after Kimmel had his own annuls, or whatever that means, including briefly being taken off the air at ABC, whether Colbert would return the favor. Kimmel even told The Hollywood Reporter, "We're hoping this time they'd get one for us." CBS posted an FYC video on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert's YouTube channel. It features many clips of Colbert's fellow late night hosts and Emmy rivals, including Kimmel, Oliver, Stewart, Letterman, Myers, Fallon, and Cohen, but made it clear that they want another Emmy in the out. You want another Emmy, but you got rid of Stephen Colbert. Oh, God. Dumb. Dumb, da-dum, dumb. All right. Yep, I love lamb chop and sherry. Yep. I'm old enough to know that. I used to watch that all the time. Yep. Really cute. They make, have you seen the little lamb chop dolls they make for dogs and cats? They're so cute. I guess her family is running that distribution of merchandise. So, but anyway. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here today. Greatly appreciate you. There's changes coming to Sci-Fi Mombie, so get ready. Big changes, so I'm not taking this lying down. All right. Thank you, Jamie Lynn Simmons, Lady Mist, Fred, Connie Cleary. Let's see. No Stony Girl today. She must be busy. I think I got everybody. Everybody who was lurking, thank you so much for lurking today. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you to Melanie Frankie and Picard Comic 2023 over on Instagram. Thank you to everyone on TikTok, Isaiah, everybody else who popped in and out to see the show today. Thank you guys so very much. Appreciate you all. All right. Don't forget, kill them with kindness, pay it forward. We are human first and foremost. There's more that unites us than divides us. And of course, sci-fi unites us all. Later, party people.
Cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci-Fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come, with quirky charm and cosmic flair. Sci-Fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi